What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you my $500 vlogging setup. I'll let you guys this one. What's up guys, welcome back to another Tech Talk Tuesdays. In this one I'm going to be showing you guys what I use to vlog. This is what I use every day to vlog. I don't vlog every day, but whenever I do, I use this setup right here. Let's get started. Firstly, the camera. This is the Canon 650D or T4i if you're in the US. This camera is pretty great, I have to say. This one cost me $380 with a kit lens. This is not a normal price. This is actually an insane price to get it on. But you actually can grab this on Amazon or eBay for around that same price, actually a little bit lower. I made a video about this camera, you can check it out up here. Next, I have this Gorillapod. It's a bendy tripod from, it doesn't have a name. I don't know what company this is from, but it is perfect for my needs. I had one before. I had the Adobe Gorillapod. I'm not sure what the name was, but it was the one right below the SLR zoom. It was great because I had a smaller camera, but it was not the best. Don't get me wrong, Joby is a great company, or Joby, whatever they call it. Sorry. They're a great company, but they aren't strong enough. In the legs, they aren't the strongest. After a while, the legs started popping off and it was just unusable. If you put your camera on there, it's a risk because anytime one of those stuff can pop off and you break your camera. So I wouldn't recommend that one, but I was looking to get myself the SLR zoom. Not even their biggest one is the strongest. I might try it out, but I'm still having my doubts. That was my first experience with Joby, so I'm still kind of skeptical. But this one right here cost me $13. Yes, $13 US. That is it. And it is super strong. Like, I mean, these legs are so strong. They might even be a little bit too strong. It's insane how strong these are. And the only problem I have with this is the plastic top. It hasn't broken on me yet, but it's still not the greatest. Basically, it's foam all around here, and inside there is a metal wire. I don't know if you can see that, but that is just a metal wire. It bends. Alright, so that is pretty great. I love this thing. You just screw it on like this, and that is it. That is it. Nothing complicated. It's just perfect. It's big enough for me to hold. See that? I thought it was too small. It might be a little bit too big for a lot of people, but this makes me feel like I'm actually holding my camera. If this was any smaller, I would be very scared to put it on my camera. Next thing is my mic. This mic is a Techstar SGC598. That's a hard name. Sound is important when you're vlogging, and this mic is the best for the price. I made a video about it, you can check it out up there as well. This is just my opinion though. This is the best mic for the price. I actually also recommend the Rode Video Micro. That is also a pretty good one. That's the one I'm looking to buy for my Sony camera over here. Oh no, I've been recording without sound. Hold up, let me switch that up. So right there you can hear the difference between using a mic and not using a mic. It just puts more focus on the subject instead of the sound surrounding it. By the way, the mic costs $30. It's the cheapest quality mic you can get. No doubt about it. Next, I have the Canon kit lens. This is actually something you get with the camera. Do not underestimate a kit lens. This lens is not as great as the other more professional lenses, but this definitely works. And it's a zoom lens, so you can get really wide shots at 18mm and zoom in all the way to 55mm, which is pretty good for portraits and all that type of thing. But more importantly, you can zoom in on what you're talking about. Next is extra batteries. I have 2 extra batteries. I don't know what company this is from. It's just written Fitz LPE8. It just tells me what it does. It just fits in these type of cameras. You can use this from, I think, around the 550D all the way up to like the 700D. All those cameras work with these batteries, I'm pretty sure. These are really important to me because when I'm vlogging, I do not want to run out of batteries. The Canon battery does last very long, but sometimes I want to get myself some time lapses, and it takes up a lot of your battery. So I have extra batteries for that. Also, I use 2 rechargeable AA batteries from Energizer. I use them for the mic and these stuff last. Also, the mic does not take up a lot of energy. If I know I'm going out to vlog, I do not switch the mic off. The last thing you want is to not capture that sound, which has happened to me many times. So I leave it on all the time and it lasts me 4-5 days. These things do not run out. Lastly, I use a 16 gig Lexa Professional SD card. Now, 16 gig is small, I know, but when you're vlogging daily, you don't want to spend so much time editing. So a great way to ensure less editing time is to record less, so only record the most important things. And with 16 gig, it limits the amount of stuff you can record, which means it limits the amount of editing you'll have to do later in post. It's the 95 megabytes per second card. And that is it. That is all I use for vlogging. But the main reason for using this camera for vlogging is that flip out screen and the fact that the colors are pretty great straight out of the camera. So even if you didn't want to grade your footage, you could use it straight out of cam. Alright, that is it. That is my $500 vlogging setup. Now the amounts in this video were all rounded up, so you'll probably get all of these things for a lower amount. Now even though the title says a $500 vlogging setup, this whole setup only cost $474 US. Even with all these amounts rounded up, so it's pretty darn cheap. And all the links to the gear that I mentioned are down below. Anyways, that's it. I hope you found this useful, and if you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and for those of you that do, I'll be seeing you tomorrow or later today.